From the windswept steppes of Mongolia, a name echoed across continents, striking fear into the hearts of empires: Genghis Khan. His Mongol Empire, forged in 1206, became an unstoppable force, expanding relentlessly in every direction. But there was one small kingdom, known today as Vietnam, then called Đại Việt, that dared to stand against the tide. By the mid-13th century, the Mongol gaze fell upon the formidable southern Song dynasty of China. To conquer this foe, the fourth great Khan, Möngke, devised a grand strategy. A crucial part of this plan involved subduing Đại Việt to launch a four-pronged assault, with General Uriyangqadai leading one division through Vietnamese territory. In 1253, Kublai Khan conquered the Dali kingdom, establishing a strategic launchpad. General Uriyangqadai was left to consolidate their gains, and soon his forces massed north of Đại Việt. Estimates put this force at around 45,000 troops, a mix of 25,000 formidable Mongol cavalry and 20,000 soldiers recruited from the newly subjugated Dali kingdom. Generals Aju and Kakakdu led the vanguard, with Prince Kaidu and the former Dali king, Duan Xingji, also playing significant roles. On paper, Uriyangqadai's army wasn't massive, about half the size of the Tran dynasty's forces. Yet, the Mongols had a fearsome reputation, consistently winning battles even when outnumbered. Their secret weapon? Unparalleled cavalry skills, granting them incredible mobility to outmaneuver foes. Most empires would have crumbled, but Đại Việt had the Tran dynasty, and they were about to prove that ingenuity could overcome brute force. The first Mongol invasion in 1258 saw Uriyangqadai's forces sweep into Đại Việt. The Tran dynasty, led by figures like Emperor Tran Tai Tong, adopted a strategy of scorched earth. They evacuated the capital, Thang Long, denying the invaders supplies. The Mongols captured an empty city, but found themselves isolated and vulnerable to disease and attrition. After just 9 days, the starving Mongol army was driven out by a Vietnamese counterattack. It was a humiliating retreat, marking the first time the seemingly invincible Mongols were truly defeated. The Mongols wouldn't give up easily. After conquering the southern Song and establishing the Yuan dynasty, Kublai Khan launched two more massive invasions. The second, in 1285, was led by Kublai's son Prince Togan, with an even larger force. This time, the Vietnamese, under the brilliant leadership of Grand Commander Tran Hung Dao, implemented a masterstroke, a nationwide resistance, epitomized by the Dien Hong Conference, where citizens vociferously shouted, "Fight!" But the ultimate crushing blow came with the third invasion, launched in late 1287, again under Togan. This was the largest Mongol force ever sent to Đại Việt, determined to avenge past failures. However, Tran Hung Dao had a plan that would go down in history. Knowing the Mongols' reliance on their naval supply fleet, he prepared a trap on the Bac Dong River, a strategic waterway. On April 9, 1288, as the Mongol fleet sailed into the Bac Dong at high tide, they were lured into an ambush. The Vietnamese flotilla engaged, then feigned retreat, drawing the unsuspecting Mongol ships further upriver. As the tide began to ebb, revealing thousands of iron-tipped stakes previously planted beneath the water, the Mongol fleet found itself trapped and impaled. It was a complete annihilation. The three successive defeats in Đại Việt, especially the final decisive victory at Bac Dang, shattered the myth of Mongol invincibility in Southeast Asia. It demonstrated the resilience, strategic brilliance, and unwavering unity of the Vietnamese people under the Tran dynasty. This wasn't just a military triumph, it was a testament to a nation's indomitable spirit, securing their independence against the most powerful empire the world had ever seen. The story of Đại Việt crushing the Mongols remains one of history's most inspiring tales of David overcoming Goliath. What do you think was the most critical factor in Vietnam's victory? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want to see more untold stories from history, hit that like button and subscribe.